Tri-Cities, Washington, and again the Miss Budweiser had a problem. It hit something in the water yesterday. Now Jim Hendricks is with Bernie Little, the owner of the boat.
Bernie, your crew has not had a rest this year between races or during the race season at all.
Oh, you're right, Jim. Miss Budweiser crew, I think they thrive on problems, and as you know, they started work on the boat on Friday, and they haven't stopped yet, and it's back here brand new, ready to go boat racing.
That's amazing, because that boat looked like it was just literally shook apart in the back end.
Well, it was. Frankly, it was damaged more than we realized till they got back to Seattle. A couple of main stringers were broken and the whole bottom ripped out, and they just never quit working. Even my pilots on the airplane and all of them, they worked around the clock. And but Ron Brown, all the guys know their job and do a fantastic job, and they just want to win this boat race.
We'll see if they can do that. They had the fastest qualifying time coming in. Let's take a look at Heat 1A. Fran Muncie's Miller High Life will be leading the pack with Chip Hanauer also in the heat. The U1 Miss Budweiser, Tom Deeth will be driving that boat. And this is the boat that drew the turbines. Oh boy, Oberto, George Woods Jr. Mr. Pringles, one of those turbines, Scott Pierce driving. Vantage Ultra, another turbine, Larry Lauterbach for Steve Woomer, the owner. And the U100 Miss Rock, Jack Barrie is the driver.
All right, Dick, we're all set to go. We're under 20 seconds now. The 1-minute gun has fired. They're coming up the back chute and take positions in lane 1 through 5.
In lane 1, it is the Miss Budweiser. Lane 2, Miller High Life. The Vantage Ultra in lane 3 with Larry Lauterbach. Oh boy, Oberto, lane 4. Miss Rock, lane 5. Mr. Pringles is not getting a start on this heat. Let's see as they come down for the gun.
There are 5 boats. I can see them, Dick, as they come down toward the first turn. Look at those rooster tails.
Miss Budweiser has taken the lead. Tommy Deeth on the inside. He is taking command as they go down into the first turn. Corner number 1. Vantage Ultra coming up on the outside. That's a boat sporting a brand new sponsor this week. And Larry Lauterbach doing his job, trying to take the lead coming out of corner number 2.
Those tails are flying as they're in the apex of corners 1 and 2 and down the back chute on lap 1. The leader is Tommy Deeth of Fairhaven, Michigan, in Bernie Little's Miss Budweiser, and he's really moving, Dick. But look out, that Miller High Life boat is coming up fast.
Chip Hanauer is right in there in the Miller High Life, along with Larry Lauterbach, who is in the Vantage Ultra. But this is the man that's leading the pack right now on the backstretch here on the Columbia River. This is Tommy Deeth. There you see the second place boat as the skid fin grabs in behind him. He's just a matter of about 3.5 seconds off the leader.
That Budweiser boat seems to be pounding down on its tail. They really got it glued to the water, and you can see Tommy's getting a little rough ride, but it's a safer ride.
And he looks in his rearview mirror. He can see now Miller High Life off to his right-hand side. Remember, these boats approach upwards of 190 miles an hour on the straightaways. Tommy Deeth is searching for every bit of power the Miss Budweiser has as he heads down again to corner number 1.
141.620. The Budweiser's really moving.
And as we speak about speeds, let's speak about the fact that they have 4 corners they have to go to. They are not bank turns. They are flat turns, which means the boats actually skid across them. They must make up the tremendous speed difference on the straightaways. Tommy Deeth is an expert at that, and he better be now, because it's a drag race down the backstretch. Tommy Deeth is pulling the Miller High Life slightly as they go to turn number 3.
They're really hanging in there. Chip Hanauer is really giving chase. He's giving it all. It seems Tommy will slow down now. Look at the Miller come right out there, just riding very freely, and comes right up in his corner as Chip Hanauer gives battle.
Chip Hanauer really finding the power in that boat, and you can always tell when that boat takes off a little bit and starts riding extremely light. Chip Hanauer's used to that. He's really trying to find the power. Meanwhile, the Vantage Ultra back in 3rd place, Larry Lauterbach, and he is still in contention. If either one of those front boats should go down, he'd be right up in there. Look at this battle, though. It looks like one. It's actually 2 hydroplanes side by side. Again, Tommy Deeth, as they come out of corner number 2, is able to pull him down the front straight.
Boy, this gives us an indication this is going to charge hard. This very first heat of the day here in Tri-Cities, Washington.
Tommy Deeth in the Miss Budweiser now has opened himself a pretty good gap. Boy, he really took a wave across the bow that time. But as the water clears off of the windshield, he can look right ahead and he can see the checkered flag flying. But Chip Hanauer is right off his right side. Hanauer has lost the rooster tail. Hanauer is going dead in the water. Tommy Deeth coming down for the checkered flag.
Oh, my. This guy right here, Chip Hanauer, really gave him a battle, but he's got something really burning in there now. That's not the white steam. That's dark smoke. That's fire.
And we've got to watch carefully, because if Chip Hanauer decides to abandon ship and jump in the water, that means they will stop all the rest of the action on the course. It looks like that's what he's going to do. So he has got a fire he considers very serious on the Miller High Life. Chip Hanauer in the water.
He's not worried about himself, Dick, in this particular situation. He wants to save his boat. If he goes in the water, the race stops, the rescue crews and the fireboats can now go to the fire scene immediately.
And they're responding as we talk right now. We saw flames on the boat momentarily. Here's your winner. Tommy Deeth sets a brand new world record, incidentally, for 12.5-mile heat, 2.5-mile course, 136.745 miles per hour. Let's take a look at the results from Heat 1A. Of course, the Miss Budweiser, 400 points on the day. Vantage Ultra was second place. Oh Boy Oberto right up in there in third. And Miss Rock rounding it out in fourth place. We'll be back with our winning 1A as the HFC American Hydroplane Series continues.